year, the first few days at camp, you always get homesick. Honey, just wait a week. And then if you still want to come home, I'll come get you.
Promise, Daddy? I miss you so much.
I miss you too, sweetheart. And I do promise.
I love you, Daddy. Bye-bye.
Done.
The Mike Berard problem has just been solved.
I look out on the faces of all those gathered here for this sad occasion. I see the faces of many good friends. And one thing I learned while I was away is that a man is nothing without his friends. They could take away your money, they could take away your clothes, they could even take away your freedom. But good friendship stays forever. Michael Berard was a good friend. His honesty and his loyalty was unquestionable. His untimely end is a sadness that we will all have to live with. What do you say about a man that everyone loved? I say good night, Michael.
Afternoon, lads. Care for a ride downtown?
What's going on?
You're all under arrest. Get your hands up in the air.
What's your beef, Ness?
This is an illegal gathering.
What are you talking about illegal? It's a funeral here.
It's a violation of City Code 193-4. Now get your hands over your heads or these men will do it for you.
This is the day of mourning. You should show some respect.
You kill people like an animal. You leave widows and fatherless children. You talk to me about respect.
I think His Honor Mayor Sarmac would care to explain the situation.
There's a vagrancy law on the books in the city of Chicago. It says that any gathering of individuals with no legitimate means of support will be broken up. Those individuals jailed. From now on, the laws of this city will be strictly enforced.
This is what the city of Chicago's come to, huh?
Now, lads.
What's the matter?
Nothing, eh? Just can't sleep, that's all.
Is it business? What is it then? You can tell me.
All that time that I was away in prison, this was all that I dreamed about. I dreamed about being here with you and Sonny in our home. Sometimes I think it was the only thing that helped me get through it. Look at me now. Ever since I've been back, sometimes I feel like I'm a total stranger here.
This is your house. It always will be. Just take some time to get used to things again, that's all.
Love you, May. I love you so much.
Congratulations, men. We sent a message today.
Kicked Snorky's ass into Lake Michigan is what we did.
I can't tell you what a difference it makes having that police firepower backing us up. If we'd had that kind of support to begin with.
And I intend to give it to you. But it took some doing to muster enough clean cops for just one day. It's going to change, but it's going to take time.
Look, give us one unit that's clean and ours to keep. Plus one good man to head it up, somebody who knows the ropes and has the respect of the men he'd be leading. I've got someone in mind.
Who?
His name's Sean Quinlan. He spent his time off catching and counseling corrupt fellow officers. He's got more than a few of them to mend their ways. But the hard cases he couldn't rehabilitate, he referred to internal affairs downtown. That's where he got into trouble. He's transferred from station to station. No one would work with him. They said he couldn't be trusted. Quinlan, the most honest cop on the force, couldn't be trusted. So he blew the whistle on a corrupt police captain, and that did it. They caught him in an alley in a crossfire. 3 police-issued .38s, hit him 7 times, once in the head, left him for dead. Miraculously, he recovered, but he wasn't the same. Now he works behind a desk filing records over in Central. There's nothing wrong with Quinlan. If we could show him there's some honest cops out here, maybe we could re-inspire him. He'd be the perfect man for the job.
Why me, Ness?
Because you're clean. You always have been. You're a good leader. You know your way around.
Thanks for asking. But, I don't think so.
See, I thought you'd jump at the chance, Quinlan. See, there's a new wind blowing in Chicago. It's time to get back into the fight.
Hey, listen, I'm still in the fight.
Sean, I believe that Anton Cermak is committed to cleaning up this city. The police force, the judicial branch, the whole works.
Look, let me tell you guys something. There are 2 police forces in this city. One of them's dirty as hell, rotten to the core, and the other either doesn't give a damn or is too scared to do anything about it.
I think you're scared, Quinlan.
Scared? Look, you little son of a bitch. I ain't scared of anybody. Find someone else.
This is Mr. Woodbridge, an honest man from the neighborhood.
His son came to the defense of his sister. Now, the two hoodlums he beat up, they were about to rape her. Judge Steensman has this in his third criminal court. Goes to trial next week.
I'm gonna take care of this for you. I know your son. He's a very fine, brave young man. You should be very proud of him.
All right, come on. Come on.
Give me just Steensman on the line. You know, it's not just the extra manpower they got, Frank. It's the fact that they keep surprising us. We don't get any information anymore.
Mr. Capone?
Yeah.
Judge Steensma is no longer on the bench. He's being investigated for a malfeasance of some type.
What?
That's what his office said.
It's worse. Haven't had a chance to tell you. Chief Russell's been fired from the force.
You kidding? This is getting serious, Frank.
Gives me great pleasure to introduce the new police chief of the great city of Chicago, John Alcott.
Thank you, Mayor Cermak. Ladies and gentlemen, the day is finally...
All I ever asked for is a fair fight. Maybe now I can finally get it. Is the offer still good?
You bet. Come on.
The day has come. The bosses must be driven out of their palaces, sweatshops, their ivory towers. Workers of the world, rise up. The trumpet of destiny has sounded. We have nothing to lose but our chains.
What do you think of this chestnut, Frank?
Yeah, I think it looks good.
Pick him up first, Jake.
Check.
All right, give me the numbers.
Could have been a hell of a lot worse. A lot of areas weren't even touched. Cicero seems to be up this week. We're doing great in Hammond, Gary, and everything north.
Don't give me no song and dance, Jake. I want a song and dance. I go to a nightclub, all right?
We got hit hard on the south side and the loop. I don't have all the figures yet, but it looks like we're going to be down about 12% this month. The total property loss, almost $1 million.
If this keeps up, we could be out of business in a year. All right, thanks, Jake. Golf bag.
Hello, Al. Frank?
All right. You did a great job for us as usual.
Always a pleasure, Al.
When you plan on leaving Chicago?
Plan on being around for a couple of days. What's up?
I don't know. I may have something else for you. A little bonus.
I'll be at the Pennington house until Saturday.
All right, we'll be in touch.
You thinking of Cermak?
I don't know yet.
Think you ought to meet him. Explain to him how a working relationship benefits everybody. You know, he's never been approached.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, I don't think it'll work. Right now, I'll try anything. Set up a meeting with them. Make it one of the soup kitchens.
That'll be good. Once you look him in the eye, we're gonna know who we're dealing with.
So what do you think about Little Kitchen?
Very civic-minded.
We got about a half a dozen other ones open all over town. This particular one's only been open about 2 weeks or so. So many hungry people out there.
It's delicious, Mary. Anyway, I'm glad you accepted my invitation. I think it's good for us to talk man to man. I think you're gonna find out that we're a lot less different than you think. Guys like you and me, we have to work our way up the hard way. You know, beat the odds.
You were the odds I had to beat.
Look, I'm a businessman, you're a politician. If we could work out some kind of arrangement, where you benefit and I benefit as well as the rest of the people of Chicago. Now, what will be wrong with that?
You mean the kind of arrangement you had with Mayor Thompson?
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a new arrangement that we would make together.
You're asking me to look the other way while racketeering into murder just because you opened up a couple of soup kitchens.
I'm not asking you that. I'm asking you to tell me what you need and to listen to what I would like to have.
Capone, I wouldn't make any deals with you. I wouldn't trust your word as a man. I came down here to tell you something. You're done in Chicago. You're done. You can either leave, or you can try to stay and end up going out the hard way.
I asked you here to be reasonable, to try to work out some kind of an arrangement together. And you threaten me. Well, I'm not asking you anymore, I'm telling you.
I do good for the people. Now you hurt me, you're hurting them. All I got to say is you better not cut me anymore.
We gotta do this, Frank. This is one snake whose head we gotta cut off.
Yeah, now, if this guy comes down with even more than a head cold, I'm gonna hang you from the rafters of his building.
He insulted me, Frank. He made it personal.
I know. But times are changing. We're gonna have to change along with them, otherwise we're gonna go the way of the dinosaur. I mean, it's not like it's 1919 anymore.
What are we supposed to do? We supposed to give up without a fight?
Look, Hal, if we go after the mayor, we're just gonna replace him with another one. Maybe one even worse. Then they're really gonna come after us. I was worried about this day coming. Because I was never sure if we were going to be smart enough or even ready to learn a new way to play the game once he changed the rules.
Look, you might be right. But a man's got to be what he is. I mean, like it or not, we got to play the cards that we were dealt.
I don't know.
Come on. What do you say you buy this little dinosaur a drink, huh? Want a drink, Frankie?
I'm ready.
Today we start working with a police detail, assigned specially to us. Sean Quinlan's going to be heading up that unit. You've all worked with Sean. You know how lucky we are to have him.
It's nice to be here, gentlemen. Look, for too long, Capone's boys have been glad to see policemen's badges. Together, we can change all that.
All right. We scored some pretty big hits last week. That was just phase 1. Gentlemen, phase 2. A new plan of attack designed to exploit the vulnerabilities that we've created. To do that, we're going to take a page from Capone's book. Each of you will be in charge of planning and coordinating an attack on an individual target. They're color-coded. Your color, you're a baby, kind of like the Capos in their turf. Pagano, you're Mr. Blue. Your job will be to follow the bouncing barrels. You know what happens. We close one of Capone's breweries, he fires up a new one. This time we're going to go after the barrels. Put it simply, no barrels, no brew. Robbins, you're pink.
Pink?
Yes, pink. You're going to be going after Capone's prostitution network. Now, they've got a couple of main dormitories. From there, they send out new talent to the Speaks, kind of like a farm team, getting a call to send some fresh players out to the majors. Find the dormitories, close them down.
Shouldn't have trouble finding volunteers on that rate.
You got a question?
Couldn't I be orange or something?
You're pink.
It's the 10th joint to hit tonight. All the booze, the broads, the cash, down the drain. Yes, and Cermak, they got every cop in the force busting on stones.
There's got to be some kind of a mistake. We don't have the police force.
No, not anymore. Not since we lost Big Bill. They're coming down hard on all the payoffs. Cermak's got them all acting like Boy Scouts.
Stinking parasites trying to make a name off me.
We may be going for the headlines. Vanessa's going for blood. Cermak gave him the ball. He's trying to ram it down our throats.
Yeah, well, he's got to get it past our teeth first. Come on, let's get out of here.
Found an address out on Wacker Drive in one of Capone's cab company services. Turned out to be one of the dormitories. We netted 50 girls, plus the mugs protecting them.
And county health quarantined them, putting them out of commission for a good long time, costing Snorky a bundle.
Show me.
Right here.
The car's brand new. My husband just bought it for me last Tuesday.
Where's your temporary registration? It wasn't in the glove compartment, ma'am.
Oh, well, then it must be at home. I'll just go get it.
Please, sit down, ma'am. We're gonna have to keep you here until we can sort this whole thing out.
Do you know who I am?
Oh, yes, Mrs. Capone. We do indeed. Now, you'll be fingerprinted and photographed, but first we'll ask you to submit to a strip search by a police matron.
What? I most certainly will not.
I got good news from Blue Land, Elliot. Found a place that sends out truckloads of barrels every day, all empties. I figure a place that sends out but doesn't receive can't be a brewery. We got their main cooperage. They move 1,000 barrels a day. We confiscated all of it as evidence. They want delivery now. They're gonna have to walk into the Speaks glass by glass.
Nice work, Tony. Really putting the hurt on him. Sean, how are things downtown?
Things are heating up, Elliot. You won't believe who they just booked.
She took my clothes. She touched me.
He's gonna take you outside on me down there. The only crime that woman ever committed was being married to me. She's got more grace in her soul than any of your cheating wives and your lying whore mothers. Anybody here want a piece of me? He hurt my family, Frank. Son of a bitch, Cermak. Had his errand boys put their filthy hands all over my lovely bride. Mother of my only son. I'm gonna kill the mayor of Chicago, Frank.
I want you to talk to Capone. Apologize to him.
I'm not going to do it, Elliot. Forget it.
Listen, there's something you need to understand. In the underworld code, going after someone's family is the worst sin you can commit.
Elliot, he's a bully, and I'm not going to do it. I'm not afraid of him.
Fine, tell him that. Tell him that, then pop him on the chin for all I care. But before you do, tell him that May's arrest was not ordered by you or by anyone. It was a mistake. Tony, this is crucial. I know the way Capone thinks.
Nope.
Look, imagine if Capone had Geraldine taken somewhere and strip searched. What would you want to do? Or worse, imagine Geraldine and the kids getting that call in the middle of the night, the call that tells them you've just been killed. Don't involve your ego in this one, Tony. We need you. Chicago needs you to finish this job. Call Capone.
About what was done to your wife, May. Someone asked me how I'd feel if the same thing was done to my wife. I would feel the same as you. Our wives and children are not part of this, and they should mercifully be left out of it.
Big bosses have forced us to do this. We must do this. It's for the children. It must come to this.
What'd you want to see us about, Elliot?
Worried about the mayor. With the beating Capone's been getting, the bad press, now arresting his wife, there could be a reprisal.
Capone must know that any attempt on Cermak's life would lead to him.
He wouldn't be that dumb.
Capone wanted to assassinate Cermak. Who would he get to do it?
Somebody from out of town?
Which means he'd have to get a hold of him by phone. Robbins, give me a list of every long-distance call made by the Capone organization since May's arrest.
You got it. The Lexington residences.
Pagano.
Yeah.
Update our national list of known or suspected hitmen. Cross-check it against Robbins' phone numbers.
You got it.
Michael? Yeah. Grab Quinlan. Hit the streets. See if the jungle drums are telling us anything.
You got it.
Once Roosevelt is in office, we know things are going to get better. The problem is, how can we communicate with people, get them on our side, convince them to be patient? I've got a few ideas, but Tom?
Mr. Mayor?
You know, we need a few more minutes to talk before we go back to City Hall. We'll walk up Michigan Avenue. Why don't you pick us up at Wacker in half an hour, huh?
Michigan and Wacker, half hour. Yes, sir.
So here's my idea. You write a speech.
Yeah. What he said.
You ever been dead against Cermak?
That's a bunch of baloney. Right, they said it was routine questioning. You know what? They were right. Because every time something goes wrong in this city, they gotta routinely question me. Now, yesterday they arrested my wife on a phony charge. Today it was me.
You really think he ordered it?
No. Workmanship was too shoddy. Capone uses pros. His job was amateur all the way.
Who's it gonna be tomorrow? My son in handcuffs with his baseball uniform on? Now, this is a blatant harassment of me and my family. I thought that this was America, where a man's supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. The whole thing makes me sick, and that's all I got to say, fellas.
Perhaps at last you're getting to him.
Maybe there's a lot of people getting to him, Mike.
All right? Yeah, fine. Too bad his honor the mayor wasn't in that car. Would have saved us a lot of trouble, huh? So how are we gonna proceed with this?
Well, we shouldn't do it in Chicago. If you want to move rapidly, Miami would be the place.
Yeah, it's in all the papers. He's going down there to kiss Roosevelt's ass.
Yeah, I heard. So what's the plan?
Look, he'll be in Bayside Park on the dais with the president-elect on Friday night. I know Bayside Park. Large, open. Be a perfect place to get a long-range shot.
Bosses. Too many bosses.
Comrades, please.
We don't have time for this!
The only people that don't have time for this discussion are the 31 members of the Steamfitters Union who are in prison today because they protested the elimination of their jobs. I look around me and I see so many well-known faces. Members of the Building Trades Council. Mr. Modlensky of the Hog Carriers. Our Teamsters! Our brother, Mr. Daniel Kunitz from the Teamsters. And the estimable Mr. Gomper. And I ask myself, how can such a gathering allow these bosses to control us, these robber barons and their political puppets cannot be allowed to drive out our life's blood. We will not allow them to take our jobs, our dignity, our place in the revolutionary dictatorship of the proletariat, yeah? Brothers and sisters, can I count on your support? Can I count on you to make a stand against bosses all across our country? This country's built on the workers! We're not going to let them go!
Cross-reference my list of Capone's long-distance calls with Pagano's list of hitmen. It's no match. It's freaking work in vain.
Yeah, there's nothing on the street.
What about the payphones at Lexington?
I checked them.
Well, listen, this might help you. When I worked records, I heard that Guzik put together a front operation called Wayside Imports. And Wayside bought all their travel tickets using a travel agency on Wabash. I pulled a list on everything they bought the past couple of weeks, and we got 3 going south. Roselli, Frank to Baton Rouge, Stellini, Vito to Nashville, and Hunt Martin to Miami.
We know Stellini's hit people before.
No. I don't buy Stellini. I mean, Capone's dumb, but he's not that dumb. Surely to use somebody that close to home. Now, there's a new liquor source opened down in Nashville. Perhaps they went down to check that out.
Wait a minute. Hunt Martinet. Michigan State Police gave us the name. He was suspected of a labor-related hit in Grand Rapids 3 years ago. What else you got on him? Just nothing. There's no record. He's never been arrested for anything. But the officer that I talked to, he thought the guy was really wrong.
Says he owns a bookstore in Detroit. And there's a 7-year-old daughter.
So what's a nice bookstore owner from Detroit doing with a couple of train tickets from Al Capone?
Something tells me we're headed south.
Miami, here we come.
Shut up, will you? Man's trying to concentrate here.
We tailed them all the way to the airport. Ness and his boneheads are headed to Miami, Florida.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Well, that ain't good. Yeah, that ain't good at all.
I'm trying to concentrate here, Frank. I mean, did I talk when you were putting?
Yeah, I know, but did you see what he said?
Yeah, I heard him.
Look, if Ness is going down to Miami, that means he's onto this thing. We gotta call it off.
At least we gotta wait for a better day.
Jeez, Frank, I'm trying to plug here, all right? You got $1,000 better stroke than you're talking to me. Don't worry about it. Golf bag's gonna take care of this whole thing.
That makes 12 grand you owe me, Frank.
Tony, this is not just talk or speculation. Capone has a hideout out here. We know the hitter's name. It's a man named Hunt. We know that he's down here somewhere in Miami. We have no idea where.
Look, even if you're right...
I am right.
I can't leave here, Elliot. FDR is only going to be here 2 days, and every politician in the country is beating a path to his door. This is too important to Chicago.
Mr. Mayor, you are important to Chicago.
Elliot, nobody forced me into public life. I know the risks. I accept them. I'm not going to let my schedule be dictated by a gangster. I can't. Thanks, Elliot.
Brave man.
The graveyard is filled with brave men.
Let's get to work.
Anything else we can do, you let me know.
Here. Have your men familiarize themselves with this face. And Chief, you may want to go beyond the call on this one. I've got a bad feeling about Saturday night.
I'll call everyone in on the roster. You know, they're expecting over 10,000 people to show up. Finding a lowlife like this in a crowd like that, it's going to be like hunting for a speck of dust in the Sahara Desert.
I know.
Boss, I found out where he's staying.
Where are you?
I'm at the El Sol Motel. I had a couple police dispatchers run a citywide check, took a bunch of phone calls. We got lucky. Hunt signed in under his own name. The desk clerk verified it. He recognized him from the photos.
You checked the room?
Yeah, it's clean. There's no sign of any weapons. Nothing but a bag, some clothes, toothbrush.
Okay. You stay there, out of sight. If he comes back, arrest him.
I'll tell Elliot. Great. Goodbye. Secret Service is on full alert. They're going to double the security around FDR.
He's getting to the park by limo at 8. A shooter would want to get there early enough to grab a good spot in the crowd. Let's get out there.
Great call out. Hey, he's got to keep that up.
Flowing in from the Atlantic, not a cloud in the sky. Miami's putting on its best dress to welcome President-elect Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Hey, sit down, will you? You're making me nervous here.
You're sitting here like you're listening to a friggin' ball game. Yeah, what if this thing goes south? Then they trace it here.
Over here.
Hey, it's not like we're hitting one of our own.
Get over here. God, come on, sit down and relax, will you? You're about to witness the first radio broadcast hit in the history of the world.
And excitement is in the air as hundreds upon hundreds of anxious Miamians await the arrival of President-elect Roosevelt here at Bayside Park in beautiful downtown Miami. Then, of course, playing Happy Days are here again, and the bleachers are beginning to pack with excited people. Law enforcement, of course, is in evidence. I've even heard a rumor that security for this event in Miami is tougher than this city has ever seen. It's turning out to be a festive occasion for everyone here awaiting the President-elect's arrival. And now the President-elect's motorcade is entering the park. A dozen or so police motorcycles are escorting the President-elect's limousine to the Freedom Speaker's platform. Stepping up to the podium now is an overjoyed Mayor Gauthier, mayor of Miami. Behind him are the governor of Florida, senators, and state...
Hey, what are you doing?
All of Florida is turning out to welcome the President-elect to the Sunshine State. Mayor Gauthier is trying to quiet the crowd now so he can make his introduction, but I think the crowd is a little too busy having fun to quiet down.
The city of Miami and the state of Florida would like to give the warmest of welcomes to the great and good man, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, President-elect of the United States of America. Thank you, Mayor Gauthier. I must say, it's good to be...
What's the matter? I never seen you drink like that.
Just wonder how Hunt's gonna pull it off.
Relax. Golf bag's a pro. Besides, we got a little base in the hole.
Now it is time to think about getting down to work. Our country is in the throes of a Great Depression. And not only are we threatened by problems from within, but also by problems from without. The land is transition, and in the far east, the country of Japan continues to threaten this nation. Now, let me in, follow my hands, friends, upon whom I shall be relying as we make these challenges. But for the United States Senator, John the windy city of Chicago, Mayor Anton Cermak.
The Roosevelt ticket carried our city by a margin of greater than 3-1. President Roosevelt stands for everything the city of Chicago stands for. A new deal for everyone.
You got it.
Everyone.
Death to all bosses! Death to you, Roosevelt!
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, shots have been fired. The smell of gunpowder is in the air. Someone on the podium has been Someone has definitely been shot. People are running around in a state of panic.
Death to big boss around the world! Men must live for something better!
All around, I just can't see it. It's just pandemonium, ladies and gentlemen. And now word has come to us that Anton Cermak, mayor of Chicago, is the one who's been shot, mortally wounded, according to a reporter from the Miami Herald. I asked him to speak to you, but the reporter is in tears. It's just been verified, folks, by sources in the Miami Police Department that Anton Cermak, mayor of Chicago, has been mortally wounded by an unknown gunman.
What's with the long faces? Look, we did our jobs. We did them well. We just didn't count on some nut jumping out of the bushes, shooting down a public figure. Hell, he wasn't even after Cermak. He was after Roosevelt.
You're right, Elliot. With Cermak gone, Chicago's just gonna go back to the way it was.
No, we're not going to let it. We're going to stay on the attack. We're not going to take a breath until Capone and every one of his thugs is either dead or behind bars.
Attaboy.
Gentlemen, we've got a job to do.